we are making this lovely, thick, unique band around this hoodie. I'm calling it a pin tuck band. I don't really know what else to call it. The effect is just such a neat finish, such a neat band. Well worth the time. And so what we got to do though is rehang the cardigan. And we need to make sure we rehang it the right way or this all gets screwed up. So we got to make sure that we're taking these side stitches here and hanging them on the needles and making sure we don't grab the same stitch and hang it on the needle next to it. You got to make sure that you are grabbing a totally different stitch or it will not work out well. So that is what I'm doing. If you're confident that you are grabbing like 2 completely separate stitches, of course you could use your 2 or 3 prong transfer tool. See, like right here, if I wasn't paying attention, it'd be really easy to grab the same stitch that's already on a needle. And I did this technique 3 times and I was getting so frustrated because it looked terrible. It wasn't doing right. It was coming unraveled. It was awful. But once I figured out what was wrong, it works beautifully. So I'm going to finish rehanging my cardigan and then we'll get on to what to do next. Okay, once you've got everything rehung, you are going to pull the needles forward. Make sure every needle's got a stitch on it. So pull them all forward. I like to add some weights because the lk150 really likes weight. Now you're gonna go across 3 rows. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna pick up the stitches here, and it's hard to see them because there's a ridge from where we hung the hem, but we're going to pick up those stitches underneath here and we're going to hang them on the needles for kind of a mini hem, and they are hard to see. So it is a pain in the butt, no doubt, to pick up these stitches underneath that ridge there and hang them, but it only is a pain in the butt on the first row, because the other 3 rows you're going to make, it's much easier. And I even use my 3 prong to pick it up, and you'll see that. It's just getting the stitches out from under that little ridge where it was rehung. It's just a little bit of a pain in the butt there. So it takes a little bit extra time, but it's not that hard. I'm going to continue to do that. Okay, so once you've rehung your little mini hem there, or your pin tuck, and you're gonna go 3 more times. I already went once, so I'm gonna go 2 more times. And now I'm just gonna start with this bottom row and rehang the stitches for another mini hem. You're going to do this a total of 4 times. So this will be my 2nd time hanging the hem. And see, it goes so much faster because that hem, because that bottom row of stitches is right there and easy for me to see. So I can pick up 3 at a time and hang them on. Goes much, much faster than that first row where I had to dig it out from under that little ridge of the rehung edge. I'm going to finish this out, and then I'm going to do 3 more rows. Then I'm going to make another little hem, and I'm going to do 3 more rows, and then I will finish it off. Okay, so once you've done all 4 pin tuck rows and hung the hem, Then you're just going to do one extra row and then cast off, and I'm doing a crochet cast off, just going up and pulling the yarn through. So all that is I'm putting my latch up through the stitch, grabbing the yarn, pulling it through, and then taking that stitch and going up through the next stitch. And this is probably my favorite cast off. If you've seen my other tutorials and patterns, you know that, because it leaves such a nice neat edge. It's not a super stretchy edge though, but it is a neat edge. And then at the end with the final loop, I'll just cut it, pull it through, and I'm done. Now I'm just going to take off my work.